Hello and welcome to vlog number 14 of Down the Allotment with Second City Cottage. How are you all doing? It was lovely and sunny about 73 seconds ago here, and now the clouds have rolled in, still very lovely and warm. Kind of glad that the sun has retreated behind some clouds because it was pretty flipping warm. I hope you're all doing absolutely fine. I've just looked up in my tree there and I filled it with sunflower seeds. I got one of those bird feeders. Filled it with sunflower seeds like 3 days ago and it's empty. I'm finding it difficult to believe that that's birds eating that. I reckon I've got some something little and pesky coming in eating it. I'm also looking at the apples behind me, which I'll show you in a moment, which we spoke about in the last 2 vlogs. I swear they're like doubling in size every time I come down. I'm really interested to see whether we can make some cider. Have any of you guys out there made cider from scratch with scrumping your own apples? That'll be ever so exciting, wouldn't it, if we can do that? Yes, I'm aware they've got nutritional value and I'm sure Lyra would love them. And she will get 2 or 3 maybe. But we're going to try and make some cider. We're going to have enough apples. On a serious question, I asked how you were all doing. I've been seeing quite a lot online through my Instagram feed, which is for at Second City Cottage, if you want to give us a follow. I follow a lot of sort of gardening allotment sites, that sort of thing. And so many people say that coming down to the allotment is their sort of therapy. That's their little green pill, I've seen it described as. On Grow Your Own's podcast, Grow Your Own magazine, have got a podcast called The Dirt, definitely worth a listen. And there was somebody on there calling it their little green pill. I can see where they're coming from, I really can. It's spending a day, if you do it right, you do feel very fulfilled by the end of it. So maybe if you haven't got an allotment out there and you've been thinking about it and you do suffer with a bit of anxiety or a lot of anxiety, or maybe anything from a bit of the blues to depression, you can try giving it a go. Even if you've got a mate out there who has an allotment, maybe go and have a chat, see if you can do a little bit down there, see if it's for you, have a taste of it. Because I wouldn't say I suffer with sort of anxiety and stuff, but I certainly feel it, same as a lot of people do, and I feel a lot calmer when I'm down here, or after I've been down here. It's almost sort of meditative. I've just spotted something on a tree over there, which I'm going to take you over to in a moment. I can't tell what it is from here. It might be a butterfly, it might be a chrysalis, or it might be a dead leaf. I don't know. I can't see it from here at the moment, but I'll take you over in a minute because it's just caught my eye whilst I've been talking to you. We'll go and have a look, and hopefully it's nothing from another plant that's going to jump on my face and eat me from the inside. Anyway, what are we doing today? We did the parking lot last time. We're going to continue with the weeding and the trimming today. I'm going to take you through what I'm going to try to do today in a minute. I've got about 3.5 hours here today now, but we have a communal polytunnel on site, and I've said that I'll go and do some work in there. So I'm going to be between the two today. Maybe it's boiling in that polytunnel, so I reckon I'm going to do like half hour, 45 minutes out here, 20 minutes in there, have a little rest, and just sort of rotate that theory and see how far we get. It's still there, it's not moving, whatever it is. It's getting very sunny. I bought everything that we need today. Food to sustain us. Lots of squash, because I'm just a bloke really, and we're all just 12-year-old boys, aren't we? Let's be honest. I'm ginger and I cook in the heat. I literally cook in the heat. So, sunscreen. You don't want that pesky skin cancer, do you? No, you don't. Got my weapons of choice today. Here is my strimmer that I was saying is the poor man's chainsaw. And we're going to war with the weeds. If you've got one of these, it's only a battery powered one. I suggest keeping it oiled up. I would say that it's important to keep one's tool lubed, otherwise it will not work to its full potential. Pick it up one, putting down, oil it. And I've got another big roll of heavy duty bag. So I'm hoping today we can book a tip running and we can take it all down, because I've got those 7 bags already. There's going to be at least 7 more bags today. We've got 10 here. Wouldn't surprise me if all of those are full. Then because of COVID, we have to book into the tip. So I'm going to pack the car out basically and take it all down in one go. So yeah, that's it. We're going to do weeding. That thing is still there, so we're going to go and have a look. And I'll show you. I'm going to run you up the bit that I'm planning on weeding today and show you what I'm going to do with it. It's not going to be an easy undertaking. So that's it. Oh, and also my plot neighbour from behind me gave me some lettuces the other day, which are looking lovely now. And when they grow through, I'll show you that now. So yeah, we'll go and have a look. Cool. Here we go. My plot neighbour behind gave me some lettuces. Basically told me just to net them, water them in my strawberry plants. We've got some strawberries going on in here now. You can see them down in there. Can you see them? Oh my gosh. There you go, a couple down there that you can see. Look at the size of my apples now. They really are growing, which I suppose is good, because that's what they're for. Do excuse the walk around here, because we'll go and grab one of my apples, as it were. Size of them. Oh, I am excited by that. Right. Looking at this, we're going through to the, all of that, ladies and gentlemen, and it's just a dead leaf. What an absolute anticlimax, and why I should bring my glasses with me. Right, let's go and have a look at what we're going to do down the weeding section. Okay, so this pathway that you can see right down the middle, I'm going to stick to the right, because to the right of this path is my plot. We got a lot of this done the other day, as you remember, when we were doing the car park, or starting the car park. So everything that you see to the right of this path now, I'm going to try and to be eradicating today. So not so bad here, because I've cut a bit of it back already. Then this great big bugger, don't know what it is, all in here, all of that between the trees there. This is in the ground. We've got to dig this out. All of this here, we've got bindweed here. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of all of this. We're going to get rid of all of this, and that into there. So looking back up now, it's to the left. Keep that in mind, because we're going to come back and look at that again from this point of view when I'm done. Okay, so there you go. That's what it looks like at the moment. All right, let's get to it. Once again, I doubt you'll be able to see this, but the bumblebees, they're not bumblebees, the bees are going bananas. They're all over the place, like literally everywhere. They're further away from where they were before. I haven't got my mic in, so apologies for the sound. I've just texted the guys who look after the bees here to see if somebody can come down. But they're going crazy, eh? I'm hoping you can hear me, because my plot neighbour is doing some strimming behind, as you can hear, but I do have the microphone right next to my mouth. So after the crazy behaviour of the bees, well, actually either side of that, started doing that weeding that we spoke about, and naturally things got in the way. And I don't know whether you can tell from this angle here, but within baby prison here is pretty much an entire tree, which means we've opened this up loads. The reason I've taken the tree down, as you can see the stump here, it was what was directly behind the potatoes. That's what's left of the tree at the moment. I'm going to have to dig that out at some point. Basically, there was so many weeds around here and bindweed that a lot of the tree had rotted. I'm not a big fan of having to take the tree down, but realistically it had to be done. So it has opened up a whole bit more space, where next year this, what is this potato bed here, can sort of grow back. And I'm thinking across, so we can have, I'm thinking now, a great big bed here with a walkway through the middle maybe. So we'll see anyway. So it had to come down, and compared to what we had earlier, this is about 2 and a bit hours work really. You can see that's a whole lot more clear now. We've got 1, 2, 3, about 4 or 5 bags worth of weeds to put away, to bag up. We've got 2 here. Then there's piles as we go down here. I'm going to go and do a little bit in the polytunnel now, then come back and do another half hour or so. I was planning on getting membrane down here, but the tree, in all honesty, has taken up so much time that that we're not going to get that done today. But it's okay, because it gives us a whole lot more space that I'm very happy about. The bees are still going for it after but actually before I showed you the video earlier, I called the guys who look after the bees, and basically what happens is the hives are right next to them, and they're going crazy again now as we speak. They're starting to swarm, which is a little bit scary. They're in their sort of hive boxes that you see on the telly, and they get out of there, and then they start to they go out to look for somewhere else. They find a temporary place and then send out scouts apparently for where they're going to go again, which is very, very interesting. Something I'm going to look into, I think, because basically these bees are my neighbours and I want to be eating some of their honey at some point. Right, I'm going to go for a little walk around the plot, then I'm going to go and do some in the polytunnel and come back and do a little bit more here, then we'll have a bit of a sign off. Alright mate, cheers, bye bye. So we're approaching 4 o'clock now. I don't know if you could just even tell behind me by looking here with the trees how much more space it looks like we've got. It really has opened it up loads. Now, as loath as I am to cut the tree down, get a bit out your face, as loath as I am to cut this tree down, it has opened up an awful lot of space. So, you know, silver linings on those clouds. It's an absolute scorcher here now, and I have been down in the polytunnel. So we've got a polytunnel for the whole allotment. As I say, I didn't really feel comfortable filming in there because it's for everybody. On my plot, it's just mine, and you know, I don't need to get people's permission to film on mine, and I feel a little bit iffy doing that, going into sort of the communal area. But I'm sure when we've got some stuff growing in there, we can film in there, just make sure we're only filming what sort of I'm growing. And I've been putting down some plastic flooring with one of the guys here, and it's about 47,000 degrees in there. It's not incredibly pleasant things to do, but you know, part of a community, you know, gardener's power and all of that. Yeah, there you go, hashtag gardener's power. It's been a lovely day down here. Get quite a lot of relaxing done, quite a lot of energy burnt off. Drank a hell of a lot of water today, and you know, you dehydrate so quickly doing this. You're digging, you're getting sunburn being ginger. Bought the sun cream, haven't put it on because I'm an absolute idiot. So I'm sure that I'm not sure whether you can tell from the arms at the moment, and you know that arm as it seems to be covered in ink. I'm sure that as a ginger I'm going to suffer later on for my stupidity. Right, so that's it. Glorious day down here today. I'm coming up again on Tuesday morning to carry on with what I've been doing there. It's starting to look prettier by the visit now. A lot of weeds behind me. See if you can see them. You see them on the border between our plots where the bees were going crazy earlier. They're not very attractive to look at, so that's going to come into play once I've got that done and we start looking at the plan for the sheds and stuff. How How do you guys entertain yourselves when you're down the allotment? I've always bring a speaker with me and always listen to an audio book. At the moment I'm listening to Doctor Who, some Doctor Who stories, because I'm a geek. I'm a bit of a nerd. And I love Doctor Who. Yeah, nerd, you got it. That's it for today. I'm now going to take my daughter to my sister's house because it's my nephew's birthday today. So a little happy birthday to Jacob, 8 years old. That makes me feel about 1,000,000. Yes, I'm going to go. If you are enjoying the videos, please do give us a like and subscribe. Blum, it'll probably be about there. And give us a follow on the old socials. We're on Twitter and we are on Instagram. It's at Second City Cottage. Got any questions? Let me know. Got any suggestions? Let me know. Talk to me about apples. What's the best thing to do? Don't want to be making just apple crumble, apple cake. Definitely want to be looking at doing cider. If you've made cider from apples that you have grown on your allotment, let me know. Let me know how it went, and let me know sort of how strong it was, etc., etc. Right, I am away. Thank you very much for watching, as ever, you lovely, lovely garden enthusiastic allotment people. And I shall see you next time. Ta-da!